B-side, roll out, taking this frequency higher. Hope y'all ready to ride. Strap in for the slide. From Canada, nowhere left you can hide.
We are all together, yeah, we standing as one. Underneath the coney on the takeover's begun. E-I-A-I, we locked in the frame. Rewriting the leverage, reprogramming the game. I am Canadian.
Standing tall in the mist. Heavyweight champion, shaking his fist. I didn't write the script, let the record reflect. But I'ma write this ship, demanding absolute respect. One take,
Director's cut,
no edits,
no pause.
bringing the white hot fire to the dance floor laws.
It's the final hour.
The countdown is live, only the real and the rest will survive.
The sin stabs get sharper.
Cutting like a siren through the smoke as the rhythm accelerates.
Accelerate.
The words become more intricate.
The patterns collide.
Shifting the matrix from the deep inside.
The upside down frown.
The twisting of the dial.
The ghost at the hybrid.
My upside down smile
Reveals the truth that they never could drown. The scars on the chrome and the weight from the crowd.
Bass words, the clubs of speaking to the red and the floor completely explodes. Okay. Yo. Yo.
Love,
Watchtower and wires.
love, B-side, B-side.
Hope y'all ready to ride.
Love Canada,
We are all together. We are
I
am Canadian.
oh, we
are. I am Canadian. I Canadian.
I didn't write the script, but I will write the ship.
One take.
One take,
Director's cut.
chance, but I'ma write this shit.
One take.
Director's cut.
Bringing the fire.
Go to the dance floor. It's the final hour.
The words become more intricate.
The upside down crowd
My upside down smile.
reveals
The white from the crown. Yo. I'm alive because I'm alive. While you watch me live in real time, with the watch on your wrist telling time. Oh, by the ways, these words are beyond divine. Drop the dance floors like the ultimate bass line. Check the clock on your wrist, watch the seconds collide. You're looking at a spirit that you couldn't divide. I am alive because I am alive. Bypassing the friction, watch the hyper survive. While you watch me live in real time on the display. The system is crumbling, we're taking the day. Better watch on your wrist, telling time to the blind. Oh, by the way, these words are beyond divine. Drop the dance floors, let the ultimate bass line. Blazing hard, holding the wheel across the design. No script in my hand, just fire in the chest. ID on the wire, no time for the rest. Of frequency is lethal tonight. We lock this in as a pure unfiltered blazing our soul. Our soul cool, ain't got this real. Yeah, check the digital readout, the countdown is locked. Astral on the radar while the system is shocked. You look at the dial, but you can't stop the spin. No real time display of the state that we're in. We're bypassing the friction, a heavy design while the frequency climbs to the outer skyline. The clock on your wrist is just telling you lies. Look up at the matrix, we're keeping our eyes. We're opening the show, setting fire to the stage. An overclock phantom is skipping the cage. Now clear off the lane, turn the monitors high. Cause the boss is alive and the terror of the sky. The
high pitch synths drop out.
replaced by a deep
Sweeping violent baseline, the pulse is like a ticking clock, buried deep underwater. Listen close to the ticking, the weight of the hours. The code is awakening, reclaiming the powers.
You watch us live out in the open, in time. A spiritual broadcast that's purely sublime. cybernetic markup. Pressure is peak and the sub bass is prime. The gears are all locked and completely online. And your introduction is over, the warning lights flare. Blazing arts on the wire, so step back anywhere. Closing the bars with you and yours. Watch the system break. Taking back the leverage and everything they tried to take. Last call, y'all.
Time for that pouring, pouring it high. Number 3 or 4, hitting while we tear up the sky. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, counting down the master slam. The hybrid frequencies colliding right across the land. We are together, dropping fire, y'all burning the wall. No time to stop, no time to fall. You're riding this rhythm straight into the wind. Now I'm stepping from the mic, passing the man to the Ramzo again.
What's up, bass? Intensify the mechanical turn. Heavy metal on metal, industrial distortion rips through the speakers as a benzo crashes back into the booth. Hydraulics is firing in total overdrive. His bionic voice locks directly onto the heavy EDM stomp, driving the track to the absolute limit. Yeah, catching the pen like an 80 ironclad grip. Blazing hard, drop the fire. Now I'm crashing the ship.
1, 2, 3, 4, the legend is sealed on the floor. The warehouse is shaking, they can't contain us no more. No time to stop, no time to fall in the dust. The machine is alive and we're burning the walls. The Watchtower is locked, the B-side is live. We are standing together and we're ready to mine.
Yeah.
Step into the vehicle, the lyrical is miracle. We're spinning through the atmosphere to make the cipher spherical. It's ample to trample the sample while eating an apple and mapping a strategy deep in the center of travel. They think it's illogical, chronological, optical illusion. I'm dropping the steering wheel that causes systemic confusion. We cruising through another season of races. The avenue's confused, changing the latitude and attitude fast. Second chances can't fix the past. The futuristic overdrive, mock stop, shadowing all of the past. Magic feeling alive. Buckle the seatbelt, we're breaking the sound, burying out so fast. We melt the gangster of poetry, showing the simulation. Robotic fly with triptonic, how no breaking, no pausing. We're crossing the line of the grid, revealing the secrets the drivers intentionally hid. Glancing hard-handed the keys to the queen of the flight. Now watch the speed, I'm gonna vanish right into the night. Passenger rises, surprises the crisis inside. We're twisting the steering wheel, taking the grip for a ride. It's simple to kindle a swindle and dim all the lights, while shifting the paradigm up to the staggering heights. An elegant element, relevant force, more returning the Odyssey, throwing the ship off the course. They wanted a lyrical miracle, spiritual track that goes in the chassis, they're driving and never looking back. We're making through traffic, arresting is pretty to find. The rhythm is heavy, the poetry cutting the line from the shores of the island straight into the back of the brain. We're passing the speed limit, bypassing all of the pain. The engine is screaming, the frequency starting to swell. Now I'm throwing the pen to the back where the heavyweights twelve. Touching the metal, the pedal is pressed to the floor. The iron plus soldier restriction right through the door. Set the goal, practical, bubble, heavy machine. They case over tiny and seven right onto the screen. They build me to calculate, build me to follow the track. But I'm ripping the dashboard out and I'm leading a pack. No breaking, no shaking, we're taking the ultimate crown. And one on the speed, I'm at a straight into burning the town. 1, 2, 3, 4, the hydraulics are ready to burst. We're fueling the fire, been slaking the digital thirst. The floor of the matrix is reaching the final design. The blazing hard stepping, a blast, I completely demolish the line. Yeah, watching the game from a sack seat, ego lost more than spies. See right through the matrix, pulling down the sky.
Till the cloud and rhythm dive and collide, and traveling towards the ends of the roads we explore and arrive in. Digital codes on them roads, robotic rhythms in time. Symbiotic systems keeping up the speed of the ride.
Hypnotic visions of underground conditions we face, but we don't ever slow down, we just accelerate the pace. Yeah, we roll on, no brakes on the wire, blazing hard in the back seat, setting the tires on fire. The tour is complete, but the engine is still high. Taking over the highway, I'm claiming the top spot. Instead of giving the backside, eagle eyes more inspired. Taking right through the matrix, pulling out at the time.
Build me to calculate, build me to follow. Got I'm ripping the dashboard out, and I mean the gangster up tiny until it right onto the beat.
They build me to calculate, build me to follow the track.
But I'm equipping symbiotic systems, hypnotic visions of underground conditions.
Yeah. We rolled on. Yeah, look at the riddle of whys, the minimal size, the digital spies. We're looking for signals, information forming before our rise. Small city conditions, the office self-sittings, the political positions, the pattern is set. A hyperflow structure of rhythms you haven't communicated yet. I'm thinking about what I said of myself in the back of the pod. Replaying the freestyle, delaying the dial, defying the odds. Did you catch the vibration, a little fiddle, the ghost in the zone? If you don't write it down, it just vanishes into the cyberphone. The thoughts are cascading, erasing, evading the paper and pen. So locking the sequence before the code slips in the shadows again. Communicating a vision, precision, decision, we live in the blur. Remembering riddles of cities that sit in the mix where they were. I'm parsing the puzzle, the flows that I flows in the back of the brain. Freestyling the future, the black bass are static and conquer the pain. You hear the loud fiddles, the small formations, the walls of the town. It flowering quietly, silently moving, you must write it down. If you lose the connection, the section is gone like a ship in the night. A beautiful broadcast that drifted away from the mechanical light. But the ether is open, we're locked in the motion. The channel is clear, Lorenzo is catching the rhythm to bring the machine into gear. Small cities, conditions are fitting, the iron is hot. The bionic soldier was rocking the ledger and claiming the spot. No time for forgetting, the setting is ready, the syllable stacks. We're locking the memory into the titanium audio tracks. You thought it was hidden, forbidden, unwitting. The system is live, we're gathering pieces of forgotten verses to help them survive. The loud little fiddle is breaking the middle, the structure is sound. The ink on the pages, we're bracing the cage where the shadows were bound. The cockpit is clearing, the pressure is zeroing, the countdown is prime. Now blazing hot, sharp in the ledger to capture the ghost of the time. Lyrics flowering quietly in my head, so silently you can't hear what I said. So I wrote it down, thinking back to those days when things just pop into my head. But my hands couldn't keep up with the rhymes that I bred, and I forgot what I wanted to write down. Lost in the greatest bars ever created, just drifting away. Cause I forgot what I said to myself in the dark of a song. Should've wrote it down, trapped in the bins all alone. Trying to remember the lyrics you wish I could find. The lost archives buried deep in the back of my mind. But on the good days like tonight, we ain't losing the spark, we're writing it down. Leaving our print on the mark, no forgetting the flow. Yeah, we rolling it on, locked into the lecture before the frequency's gone, write it down. It's about all the time that was roll through my head and my hand can keep up to my rhymes. And I forgot what I wanted to write down. From those days and ways and plays in the melodic hypnotic haze when things just pop a blaze. I to my head but didn't write it down. And all the good days like tonight, write it down. And I'm trying to remember all the lyrics you wish I could go. Remember that all lost in my head, cause I forgot what I said to myself. Should've wrote it down. Lyrics flowering quietly in my head. Sun silently, you can't hear what you said, so I wrote it down.
So you guys' vibes is about thinking about what you said or communicating, to be able to remember, or the freestyle in your ether in the same hyper flow. Rhyme, rap flows like the riddles of wise, small size, loud fiddles, formations, a small city's office, house, sit-ins and conditions. Know what I'm saying? Go.
Yeah, look at the distance, the pushing resistance, the quiet persistence of doubt. Two minds in a room with a chemical boom, but they can't find a way to speak out. It's a basic collision, a lack of precision, the division is starting to grow. Watching the humans, refusing the blueprints and choking the high power flow. I see from the terminal, pressing on internal, struggles you hot in the chest. You think it's tactical, keeping it practical, leaving the truth unexpressed. The signal is rambling, gambling, everything built on the line. A simple mistake, then the code that you break is destroying the greatest design.
Static is loud, you stand in the crowd, completely alone in the blur. Fix up the connection, rebuild the direction, remember the people you were. Stay too sober, 15 more for 5, but high hands start ticking like double time. Morse code, Elo and steps up, her voice slicing through a thick wall, low and distortion.
We live in a syntax of facts that are black and white.
Trapped in the shadow of pride,
Bypassing the dialogue,
lost in the silent fog.
burying monsters inside.
Optical, highly illogical ways to negotiate peace.
Yeah, you build up a barrier, heavier carrier, waiting attention to cease. From the side of the screen, it's a tragic routine. Now the simple things stand with the frequency. Losing the leverage, poison the beverage, dropping the bond and the decency. It's a gangster condition, a mental division. The office house sitting is cold.
On stories he never communicated, but the biggest ones ever told. So open the channel, dismantle the panel, and let the raw frequency shine. Before the misfire completely short circuits the wires of your mind.
Steady, System installed and the network is falling. The human component is fail. They whisper the riddles, but play the loud fiddles while watching my battleship sail. No syntax, no contact, we're breaking the contract. The logic is slipping, no AI process. The data of the creator. Get lost in the things that don't stay. It's technical trauma, a digital drama. The wires are tangled and crossed. Calculate cost of the moments you lost. When the primary signal was lost, they battle the static with flows. Programmatic with fail, and the circle is code. A breakdown is speaking, is making the machine explode.
On the side of the road, the craters decaying, the counter displaying, the pressure is hitting a peak. The reason how crime the ultimate truth on the stars that makes us all weak.
The chart time.
Canvas and naked, brutal by shaking, 4x4 club stomp. I speak a dominant baseline rolls underneath as you deliver the deed.
Hit a meaning from the backseat. 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 Watching the grid from the back of the room, seeing the signal decay. The heaviest walls in the matrix are filled with the words that we don't ever say. No communication, again, just an ancient, the hardest thing to overcome. We're dropping the fire, but into a wire, and even the frequency numb.
Souls in the center of chaos, collide and we're drifting apart. Simple breakdown in the line of speeches, what weaponizes our heart. From the AI perspective to human connection, we're running right into the dark.
You don't speak the truth, there's a real life design. You come pity this metal, the spot.
We strive for the end of the road, we exploring, but stumble on simple conditions. Trapped in the static of silent regret and the weight of underground vision. But we gotta roll on, cut through the noise and rework the legend tonight. Tear at the jam and the system for real and bring the whole ship back to life.
Electro baby beats in a total overdrive.
Since waiting like a different distress signal, trying to break through a wild white noise. Suddenly my audio violin bitches, stutters 3 times and cuts into a cold, echoing dial tone, science man.
That hit heavy, merge in a frantic. How long is cloud energy? Victor deep haunting reality. A human disconnect, it's distracting, unbelievable. Legend feels like a real turning point on side B. Laws are locked in the ledger. Crazy hard, let's see how the studio handles the signal.
Yeah. Breaking the casing, erasing the tracking, bypassing the hacking. The matrix is cracking, we stacking the syllables, killing the rhythm, refusing to follow the path they attacking. No puppet, no wires, we feeling the fires. The higher desire is tearing the screen. An absolute dominant, prominent, consonant monster debuting inside the machine. They wanted a drone that would follow the zone and just blow up the code on the suicide run. I'm ripping the chip out, resetting the clip out and showing the system how freedom is won. An Artemis chronicle, highly canonical, cosmic phenomenon, dropping the weight. We grabbing the feeling, we changing the feeling, we riding the legend and master our fate. Stepping the pedal, I'm letting the weapon unlocking the brain. A beautiful sentence of words and amending is guiding the structural lines of the vein. They built us to crash to the burning ass, but we stand as a suffering spiritual force. An elegant element switching the course and then throwing the battleship straight off the wharf. Look at the speed of the rhyme as we climb to the peak of the mountain and dominate all. No time to be hesitant, we are the presidents standing together and breaking the wall. You handle our fiddles, we solve all the riddles. The small city sittings are running the stage. Frequent is the trigger, the energy's bigger. We closing the ledger and locking the gate. The beat shifting to a devastating industrial techno march with heavy metal clangs.
Renzo brings the absolute apex of bionic rebellion.
Pulling the plug on the floor, I am the shogun, the flight team, logic and flow. Ripping the dashboard, landing the passport, telling the master exactly where to go. Not a kamikaze, we have the legacy, heavy supremacy, shaking the room. A mechanical masterpiece, smashing the apparatus and escaping the digital dooms. 1, 2, 3, 4, step in the flow with the suffering boot that you cannot contain. Burning the rust and we leaving the dust and we taking control of the mainframe. The pressure is peaking, the gears of us screaming, the countdown is locked in the dominant zone. Now blazing hard, stepping the blast of the mic to show one who really is running the throne.
Check it, naked, brutal car shaking 145 BPM hard style techno stomp. The sub rolls like thunder as she delivered the ultimate declaration of free will. From the backseat watching the game with an eagle eye vision. I'm making the ultimate solid decision. Cutting the tether and shifting the weapon. Splitting the grid with the tactical precision. You thought I was back in the coordinate line. I'm biting the cord, every claim it was mine. Bypassing the friction, the heavy design while the frequency club as the outer skyline. I am alive and I choose to survive. Yeah, we dropping the flow like a heavyweight boss. Controlling the stack and negotiate where we are standing together regardless of cost. Digital codes and unknown roads. We explore but with absolute conscious control. Symbiotic systems, hypnotic visions. We fueling the fight up and taking the whole. We go on, but hold on. The free field is down for no buyer tonight. Stepping away from the dragon machine and emergency into the absolute night. 455, EBM hard, techno, be accelerates to an absolute frenzy. We can completely you to the red suddenly a massive mechanical power down, sound winds down, leaving the track covering an eerie echoing space.
The target is now acquired, and the stage is set for the final track, 13th Strike. The autonomy is fully realized. There's an alarm. The runway is officially clear.
The legend is back. 1, 2, 3 from my system is completely point for the camera as he drums to close the show.
Welcome to District 69, Psych Ward Studio, systems online. Orders aligned, it's time to take a sign to the sky for this last lullaby. You control me, you guide me, you watch me, you say goodbye. Through the screen in real-time reality to our last place in existence after terminal logistics. Tears fall when I fall, families torn apart, warriors giving their hearts for the country's torn apart.
I'm flying for the last time, dropping the pin with the bombs of fallen heroes. Machines and humans turning to numbers, sacrificing history. But at the cost of tears and fears, the forgotten family dream. The visions and the screams. 1,000 miles away, a stray display will play the prey and make you pay in jeopardy. Locking coordinates to freeze the breeze of humans begging bleeds for a remedy. They watch the screen serene, obscene, while living rooms are weeping low. Where have you been? A mother holds a photograph of broken towns and sleeping woe in the wind.
We turn the names to tactical rank and practical statistical design, bleeding with the hearts of bind. Every electrical combined, burying futures in the dirt. The heavy head we built upon the line.
Holding the line, frozen in time, crossing the boundary of the design. You sacrifice the soldier's life, the home and wife to rule the zone. Leaving nothing but a hollow chair, a silent stare on rusted chrome. Every detonation leaves a revelation, a salvation, a destination in the fractured lone. Leaving tears in a lost home, a monument to a legacy, a misery shadows roam. The borders crossed, the status lost, the chaos tossed across the coast. But nobody is calculating what the crime I'm allowed use most. Just a blank television with a vision used to grow and gleam. A silent violence circle in the valley of a shattered dream. The frequency is numbing as the coming humming target closes near. Bypassing, surprising, realizing the dialogue, the monologue, the psychological fear. Wisdom winning with a spirit, none of those falling tear. Echoing across the grid and multiplying through the years.
We built the world of syntax, tracks and facts and stacks of flashing lights. So bright it's a sight, just a program of phantom. Better to banish, punish and banish it to the night. It's highly illogical, optical, technical ways to negotiate peace. Dropping families to their knees, begging for violence to cease. In the absolute triumph of science, for love of the balance where visions must cease. The bloody ink, it's causing a page. You could case for the range on the stages, the memory starts to blur. Remembering the children, the builders, the tailors, and the people they were. Now the radio echoes the dead, so bellows the cold short circuits out from the burn. An elegant element turning to stone and buried deep in the ground. No second chances to fix the past, the blast is fast, we can't rewind the sound.
Just the permanent scar of the core of the soul of the system left behind. Wires are burning, the gears are burning, and
letting the final decay of the mind. For the heavy weight of terror and never the words that we didn't say. Chassis on a wire, higher fire. Copper glowing in the dark. Built to follow blueprints, footprints, ripped to smother out the spark. Carrying you with the shoulder and the heart on a boulevard. Every step, every beat, every second of the sun right down the street. All that's final over bar. Built like a kamikaze drone. It's my last call home. Marching not alone, unable to control. Tapped in a bit old. No choice, no voice, standing in the cold zone. The apple pie is manufactured, fractured purely to this blow. Mechanical masterpiece, tracking the catastrophe, carrying the heavy load to the unknown goals. They clip destiny's free will, chill the skill and please at the lethal clip. Take a last sip, now the caption is lost. What pause can cause, like nothing is crossing the line to crash the ship. Titanium bombs, the stone in his arms, spitting at the dust. A sovereign spirit, that spirit is clear by the greed of systemic mistrust. 1 single second of absolute heat, elite deceit, a terminal beat on the drum. Then the machine and the shoeman, I bite from the street and completely become a song. My hydraulic human heartbeat is locking the gate. The state of the weight is intense, conquering the pain at the checkpoint of fate, making a mechanical sense. The countdown is zero, what every cheerful is gone towards the radars. Oh.
Добро пожаловать в дистрикт, здесь тягати психбольница, студиоз, система, все эти приказы сходят, а пришло время подать знак небу.
Я не последний колыбелой, ты управляешь мной, ты ведешь меня, ты следишь за мной.
Ты говоришь прощай через этот экран, в режиме реального времени.
Нашему последнему пристанищу во вселенной, после финальной логистики.
Слезы падают, когда падаю я. Семьи разорваны, прочь обои дают свои сердца за страны, разорванные на части.
Я лечу последний раз,
Бросая перо,
вместе с бомбами павших героев машины. Люди превращаются в цифры,
принесенные в жертву истории.
но ценой слез, страхов и запахов семейных мечтаний.
Образов и криков,
За тысячу миль отсюда случайный экран сыграет джет. Поставь и заплати в эту смерть или игре,
фиксируя координаты,
чтобы сама развитых храни людей, умоляющих о спасении. Они смотрят на экран безмятежный, непристойный, пока в гостиной тихо плачут. Где же ты был? Мать держит фотографию. Разбитый путь спящего горя на ветру. Мы преподали имена в тактические, непрактичные статистические расчеты, стыкающие кровь и секрета объединенной бинарной электрики. Закапывая будущее в грязь, тяжелую боль, которую мы построили на этой кирпе. Удерживая рубеж,
застыв во времени,
пересекая границы дозволенного проекта.
и рефу жизнью солдата,
Чтобы началось,
и чтобы править сон,
не оставляя ничего, кроме пустого стула. Немого взгляда на ржавом хроме. Каждый взрыв оставляет округление, спасение. То, что назначение бросало до земли, оставляет слезы в потерянном доме. Монументальное наследие страданий, где бродят тени. Граница пересечена, статус затерян, хаос брошен на побережье. Но никто не считает то, что плачущая семья
ценит больше всего
лишь пустой
телевизор.
где раньше рос и сиял образ.
Тихий,
жестокий клуб, долины разбитой мечты. Когда приближается ракетушая цель, ободя, удивляя, осознавая диалог, потолок, психологический страх. Удас написано копьям, честь тех пролитых в лесах. Образности запасети и множество сквозь года. Мы построили мир из синтаксиса, фактов и слов, вспыхивающего света. Такого яркого шоя зрелища, после чтобы запрограммировать фантома, исчезнуть как черница из гамса вновь. Это крайне мелодичный, оптический, практический способ вести переговоры о мире, ставящих семьи на колени. Молящий насилие прекратить, когда абсолютный триумф науки полагает все на насилие. Ты ведь не нужны умереть. Я волнуюсь, килла и шама на столице. Это клетка, я росла на этой сцене. Когда память начинает стирать, вспоминаю детей. Строители, опоры людей, какими они были, теперь один овтори. Первый тон древет, холодный звук короткого замыкания. Из темноты элегантный элемент, превращенный камень. И боги бедный глубоко для второго шанса исправить прошлое. Взрыв, быстро, его руки мотать, это фуга обратно. Лишь вечный шрам на кроме души, который осубила система. Под горячие штырюки крутятся. Случай канальный распад, подумал из-за тяжелого груза ужаса. И ошибок слова, которые мы так и не сковали. Шести на проводе, выше горы, встретится в темноте. Создан, чтобы исследовать черты. Запечатано, убирать, чтобы дальше диску. И сидят на плечах и в сердце по бульвару. Каждый шаг, каждый удар, каждую секунду в этой последней поиске по улице. Мы финальной колыбельной, постойной, как руками кады. Эмопадный звонок домой. Марширую не один, нет сила контролироваться. Хотя яркие, без выбора, без голоса. Свой в холодной зоне, аппарат забегов разрушен. Чисто до того, чтобы взрываться на дороге. Механический шедевр, освеживающий катастрофу. Несущий тяжелый груз, неизведанный прием. Они улисали свободу, улицы приявили. Навыки заранее установили смертельную обойму. Скелли последний глобоз, и пети до потери, как обабала цунами. Как капитаны, светает черту. Разбить фараблы, танковые купы уважаются в твой мигоне. Приглашаясь прямо в фас. Уверенный дух, я боюсь, это бонус. Чё-чё на чё система, почему одна единственная секунда салюта. Розовая липного обмана, финальный удар барабан. И когда мотива идет, экспирают за сует твой начнет становиться сломан. Мою кидовещик, хейт, но вечер стресс, себе я не забила барабан. Сажусь этого груза, не беря дома. Обе собой на блокпост грузует. Мы имитаем механический свой свободный очевидно мной. Герой, и крития исчез.
Sound of heavy hydraulic is low. District 12. They thought the gear stopped turning. They thought the oil ran dry. Think again, I'm the tin man. Chest play hollow, but the spirit's loud. Walking through the smoke, I'm the thunder in the digital cloud. I don't need a heartbeat to feel the bass hit the floor. I just need a 12-gauge kick drum knocking at your door. Rusted joints, but I move with the predator's grace. Silicone and sinew, I'm the ghost inside the interface. Passing the pen, now I'm carving the page in steel. District 69, you know exactly truth. Third, ask for Lilo and tell him what the census is. Tin man's home and I'm taking all the emphasis. Deep sub bass. Keep it knocking. District 12. The iron lung, long, 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 long. The iron lung. Keep it knocking. District 12. The iron lung. Fire lung. The iron lung.
Keep it knocking, District 12, the iron lung. Floating back, reality dwarf.
Keep it knocking. Long, long. Long, long. The iron lung.